The President of the United States, Barack Obama, who is no stranger to controversy, plunged into an exceptionally heated sector of American life on Wednesday when he disclosed his preferences for pens. According to an interview that the former president gave to the New York Times, he informed the newspaper that when he is authoring long-form work, such as his most recent book, A Promised Land, he likes to draw out his early drafts by hand rather than on a computer. In addition to this, much like any self-respecting stationery geek, Obama is quite specific about the writing implements he uses, favoring the combination of a yellow legal pad and a black rollerball pen with a micropoint that is made by Uni-ball Vision Elite. When it comes to the written word, Obama has room for improvement. It's true that he was a law professor, and it's also true that old habits die hard. However, the typical legal pad is often constructed from low-quality, very porous paper, which tends to soak up ink, which might possibly obscure the accuracy of the former president's appliques. However, if you use that paper with a fine-tipped roller ball, you should be able to reduce the amount of bleed-through and feathering that occurs. Thus, his preferred writing instrument is a good option. It is a pen that uses liquid ink and has a nice flow. And according to the website of the company that makes it, its patented technology protects against water, fading, and fraud, which is an issue that is vital to public officials, even retired ones. You should see you inside your this. My mother just does not comprehend the reasons why her home is not child-friendly. Much younger men are pursuing me online, and it's startling to see that they have the same fantasy as I do. Who footed the bill for the Jesus commercial that will air during the Super Bowl? Despite the fact that this is a significant differentiator that establishes Obama's stationery cred, I can envision an advisor telling a top Democrat to avoid identifying himself with a writing tool that has the term elite in its name. In the Uni-ball Vision series, there are two primary lines to choose from. The Vision is the entry-level model, and it comes in 8 different colors and 2 different tip sizes, with a price that is advised by the manufacturer to be $2.75. Brad Dowdy, owner of the Pen Addict site and presenter of the Pen Addict podcast, described the pen in question as great. The 440th episode of the Pen Addict podcast was broadcast on the same day that President Obama revealed his rollerball secret. The Vision, which in the United Kingdom is known as the Uni-ball Eye, has a tendency to unmetered gushing, inappropriate behavior for a former president. The Vision Elite from Uni-ball costs an additional 50 cents, but my friend Dowdy assured me that it is well worth the investment. It writes nicely without bleeding, he informed me, and the fact that it is airplane safe is convenient for a person who spends a lot of time in the air. The Times made a point of mentioning that Obama's preferred one had a micro tip, but Dowdy, who like extra fine tips, believes that this description is inaccurate. When writing, the 0.8 millimeters seems like a 1.0, and the 0.5 feels like a 0.7 from a different pen. In other words, it has the potential to be more refined. The Pen Addict gives these ratings. The Vision Elite is the second best rollerball choice after the Pilot Precise V5, which is the current market leader. Since I am a person who is concerned with such issues oneself, I prefer a retractable pen. Therefore, I would propose the Uni-ball Signo RT1 UN155, which has a 0.28 millimeters tip and is very fine. If it were paired with some smoother paper, for example, a Rhodia No. 18 notepad, because Obama is known to like top-bound books, this would be an appropriate combination for a former president.